Alrighty, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? I think I have a lot of explaining to do for some recent changes going on the channel recently. So what is going on, guys? My name is Keysworn, and some of you may know me as Tennek127. So before I talk about everything I want to talk about in this video, I do want to give a special thank you and shout out to BFPorker on Fiverr. I'll leave a link to his Fiverr down in the video description in case you guys want to get any art done by him. He actually did this really dope commission for me for the channel here of my character Keysworn, who I'm going to be using to represent it. Originally this character was going to be named Tennek, but we're not doing that, and I'll be explaining to you guys why. And yeah, thank you BFPorker. The art looks great. As you guys can tell, it's very Kingdom Hearts inspired. It's basically a kind of like a hybrid of like a Kingdom Hearts character and inspiration from Marvel's Blade. You know, if he was in like that Final Fantasy-ish Kingdom Hearts universe, that's kind of the vibe I was going for. I think he did a wonderful job. So thank you again. Special shout out to you for that. But anyway, let's go ahead and have a little discussion on why the name change and what's going to be changing here going forward. So first and foremost, guys, the content is not changing at all. The focus is still console mmorpgs, RPGs, ARPGs, and MOBAs and stuff like that, all on the side. And be the other thing I do, Crystal of Atlan right now is still going to be, current focus of the channel. We're going to be diving into Chrono, Odyssey and stuff once we get more on that. Nothing with, the direction the channel is going is changing at all. I just want to make that absolutely clear. So the thing you're probably wondering is, why the name change? Why now? So, if you guys don't remember, 2024 was a very hard and terrible year for me. I mean, a very terrible year. A lot of bad things happened. I lost someone that I pretty much looked up to like almost like a father figure. Believe a lot of you guys saw the GoFundMe I posted about that last year here on the channel. Just a lot of things. I was going through a lot of things in my personal life, and I was actually very, very depressed last year. I may have not have showed it in my videos because I don't like mixing my personal life or any of that on here. Like I don't even like talking about my personal life much on YouTube at all. Like guys, I'm very paranoid about that kind of stuff, like putting my personal stuff on the internet. Like you can ask if you're someone that knows me, you even know I don't even like posting pictures of my kids and stuff like that on my Facebook because the internet, I don't trust the internet. I'm very paranoid about that. But long story short, the name Tennek and Tennek127 in particular, it has very deep meaning to me. I made it years ago when I was younger. I actually came up with it with a close friend of mine. We were screwing around trying to make gamer tags for our PlayStation accounts, and he came up with the idea of spelling his middle name backwards, and I tried it too, and it pretty much just worked out that way. Later on, I had met someone very, very special, and that's where the 127 came in. It was a combination of both of our birthdays put together, and long story short, Tennek127. Well, towards the end of last year, because 2024 wasn't bad enough, 2024 had one last very ugly blow it gave to me. However, I'm not going to talk about or say what happened with this blow just yet. There are some close friends of mine and family and stuff like that already know the story and what happened and everything. I will give you guys a very brief version of it sometime in the future when I'm ready to talk about it. I'm just not right now. And I'll actually even have a couple other guests in that video who wanna weigh in on that situation as well, because there were two people who reached out to me and said that they wanted to commentate as well when they said whenever I do decide to talk about it. But long story short, I just want to I don't want any ties of my channel brand, or what I'm passionate about, to anybody that's done something crazy to me like this. So long story short, that's why I'm changing the name to Keysworn. Now, you guys, for you guys who've been calling me Tennek and Tennek127 all these years, you can still call me that. That's not a problem at all. That's not going to bother me. That's not going to offend me or anything like that. This is just something, I'm personally doing for me. Just, for part of my my healing process with, with something screwed up that happened. Well, like I said, don't you guys, feel obligated to start calling me Keysworn right away or anything like that. Like, if you look at the channel, I even still have it, Tennek127 Gaming in parentheses. So, for those who know me as Tennek, don't get all confused, like, oh, where does channel go or anything like that. This is going to be a slowly merged process, all right? You guys can take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to adapt to Keysworn, all right? I don't care. Take your time. But that's just that's just a change I'm personally making. Now, the last and final thing here I want to talk to you guys about on the channel, and this isn't anything too serious, but I have finally given you guys the option to have to use channel memberships, if you want them. Now, a membership on my channel, I'm always only going to have one tier. All right, I'm not opening multiple tiers. I'm not, getting any higher supreme ones or anything like that. No. A membership on my channel is always going to cost $5. All right, for if you're interested in being a channel member or anything like that. The reason I'm doing this is because there are some benefits with YouTube for it. I do plan on streaming on this channel. Eventually, I'm probably just going to let Twitch go altogether because my Twitch channel just really isn't doing much progress, and sometimes I feel like it's just a waste of time when I use my Twitch, because it's not going anywhere. Like the way my YouTube's moving and the way my Twitch is moving are two completely different things. My Twitch has been stuck in the same spot for like 2 or 3 years now, and it's just I don't know, it's literally depressing. So I'm probably going to focus more on YouTube with streaming. Yeah, like I said, there's the channel memberships. You're gonna get exclusive goodies like badges and stuff like that. I'm gonna get a badge made, that's modeled after the avatar of the channel and things like that. And as you level up in your membership, you'll get different badges and things. There'll be special giveaways, for channel members and stuff like that. We're gonna think of all kinds of cool different things that I can do for you guys. And like I say, it's completely optional. If you want to support the channel, it's there. If not, do not feel obligated, okay? You're not going to be left out of anything if you don't become a channel member. I want to make that absolutely clear. It's just for, those who want to go and do that extra mile and support the channel. The option's there. I'm just saying, it's available. But guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's not too much going on in this video. We have a name change, and now the channel's going to have memberships, and live streams are also going to come here on the channel eventually. Anyway, guys, leave me your thoughts and comments down in the comments section. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue-tied right now. But anyway, y'all enjoyed today's video. Smash that like. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.